Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving deep into one of the most powerful chapters in the Bible, Ephesians 5. This chapter isn't just about faith, it's about how we live out that faith in every aspect of our lives, from imitating God to loving others. Ephesians 5 is a blueprint for a life that truly reflects Christ. Let's explore what it means to walk in love, light, and wisdom as we unpack this incredible chapter together. Ephesians 5 starts with a simple yet profound command. Imitate God, therefore, in everything you do, because you are His dear children. This verse sets the tone for the entire chapter, calling us to mirror God's character in every area of our lives. But what does that look like in practical terms? Paul doesn't leave us guessing. He goes on to explain how we can live out this command by breaking it down into three key areas: walking in love, walking in light, and walking in wisdom. Each of these is essential to living a life that reflects God's heart. Walking in love. First, let's talk about walking in love. Ephesians 5:2 says, "Live a life filled with love, following the example of Christ. He loved us and offered Himself as a sacrifice for us, a pleasing aroma to God." Love in this context isn't just a feeling, it's an action. It's about putting others first, showing compassion, and living sacrificially, just as Christ did for us. Paul also warns us about the things that can hinder our ability to walk in love. He mentions sexual immorality, impurity, greed, and coarse language, things that can pull us away from living a life of love. Instead, Paul urges us to focus on thankfulness and purity, reflecting the love and holiness of God in our actions and words. Walking in light. Next, Paul calls us to walk in the light. In verses 8-10, he says, "For you were once darkness, but now you are light in the Lord. Live as children of light, for the fruit of the light consists in all goodness, righteousness, and truth." Walking in light means living with integrity, making decisions that honor God, and exposing the deeds of darkness. Paul emphasizes that as children of light, our lives should reflect goodness, righteousness, and truth. He even challenges us to discern what pleases the Lord in every situation. This is more than just avoiding sin, it's actively pursuing what is right and just. Walking in wisdom. Finally, Paul encourages us to walk in wisdom. Ephesians 5:17 says, "Be very careful then how you live, not as unwise but as wise, making the most of every opportunity, because the days are evil. Therefore, do not be foolish, but understand what the Lord's will is." Walking in wisdom involves making choices that align with God's will. It's about being intentional with our time, our actions, and our relationships. Paul contrasts wisdom with foolishness, urging us to seek God's guidance in everything we do. He also highlights the importance of being filled with the Spirit, which empowers us to live wisely and make the most of every opportunity. Marriage and family relationships. Paul doesn't stop there. He goes on to apply these principles of love, light, and wisdom to our closest relationships, especially marriage. Ephesians 5:22-33 offers a powerful picture of what a Christ-centered marriage looks like. He begins by addressing wives, calling them to submit to their husbands as to the Lord. But then, Paul spends even more time speaking to husbands, commanding them to love their wives as Christ loved the church and gave Himself up for her. This isn't about domination or control, it's about sacrificial love, mutual respect, and partnership. Paul's vision for marriage is one of unity, where both husband and wife reflect Christ's relationship with the church. And this love extends to the entire family. Parents are called to raise their children in the instruction of the Lord, nurturing them with the same love and wisdom that Christ shows us. It's all about creating a home that reflects God's heart, a place where love, light, and wisdom are lived out every day. Ephesians 5 gives us a clear and practical guide for living a life that truly imitates God. It challenges us to walk in love, to live as children of light, and to make wise choices that honor God in every aspect of our lives, including our most intimate relationships. So as you go about your day, ask yourself, am I walking in love? Am I shining as a light in this world? Am I making wise decisions that reflect God's will? Remember, every step you take in obedience to these principles brings you closer to reflecting Christ in your life. If this message spoke to you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might need encouragement, and subscribe to the channel for more insights like this. Let's all strive to live out Ephesians 5 together. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.